wreath or the 4-foot garland. $47 will be your featured price. If you want the garland, only 2 dozen remain, and then just a few more to go around in the wreath.
And look at the beautiful colors in this wreath. Look at the black-eyed Susans and the morning glories and the hydrangea and those rosy tone ranunculus. These are, and the fern. This is beautiful. It has motion and life and color vitality, and this is such a beautiful wreath. It has been probably, I dare say, one of our more popular wreaths this spring season. So you did have one other day to see it during the season, but again, we are down to down to the end. But if you want your front door to have that street appeal, to have that color pop, then this is the wreath for you to pick up. Look at how gorgeous that is. There isn't a color that doesn't exist, and yet it doesn't look as if it's like a jumble. It just it looks like you went to the meadow and you carefully selected the colors you wanted and placed them in just the right pattern, and it's just beautiful.
Well, I'd love, Valerie, that you are so very deliberate with the selection that you put into the wreath and centerpieces and garlands. The garland, which is 4 foot long, also that same beautiful variety of floral picks. And I had a DIY moment, Valerie, where I thought, I'm going to go to the craft store and I'm going to build a wreath, and it's very difficult to do. Well, you know, just to make the right selection, and then when you add it all up, that sticker shock at the counter.
You know, and not just the right selection in the color, because I think you all gravitate toward colors you love. We all just naturally do that. But you can see that this has wonderful motion with the 3 different types of ferns, how the morning glories give you this elongated shape. The ranunculus are like a tight rose, the black-eyed Susans, and then the hydrangeas. So even the size and how the petals work together and play. It's a wonderful mix of texture and color. And that's, I think, what's a little more complicated. When you walk into the craft store, it's a little overwhelming because there's 2 aisles of, you know, blooms everywhere.
Well, I'd have to let you know the garland, we just have, it's just last call. So the garland is about to be sold out, and then just a handful more of the wreath to go around, 150 to still remain in the wreath. So Valerie, I love this. This is kind of one of your signatures, to use a wreath backed against a mirror.
On a mirror. And if you, we have those Mirror Magic hangers in our inventory. Ask your customer service operator about it if you want to know how to hang them on a mirror. We provide a tool that is very easy for you to use for that. But look at again how many colors you have to play with. You may want to have this in the dining room, or you may want to redo your bedroom, and so you want to hang a wreath on the wall. And there isn't a room where this would not work and give you lots of colors to play with.
Well, this is a wonderful way to usher in this spring season. Garden in bloom, last call in your garland. If you, yes, in your garland, and then we have a little bit more to go around in the wreath. We have another collection still coming up in the show as well. So if you said, you know what, I like this idea, what are the other colors that you have coming up? Stick around.
Dahlias.
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 Well, let's head into the bedroom.
Let's do.
Take a look.
Perfect.
So this is a clearance price on a 4-piece designer bedding set from Valerie. It's that custom bedding look for less. It's under $100. And we have 3